Everyone. It is a pleasure to be here and to see what Habitat is doing in our community because of you. And so, as I was walking around downtown, I was flooded with a series of memories. I remember the water wheel down at Fort Chambers. It was an instance to where it was about to define my life as a brain-damaged person at the age of 8. That was my legacy. At the age of 8, I was supposed to be brain damaged from an accident that I had suffered. Now, that story's a little long, so I'm going to pivot. I have a happier memory. I remember growing up in an apartment building above the famous Hot Wiener Lunch right here on Main Street, across from Coil Free Library. It was me, my brother, and my 3 cousins. I want you to imagine this with me. It was snowing, and King Street Church had just plowed their parking lot, which meant there was a huge mountain of snow waiting for us to take charge and have some fun. Now, me, my brother, and my 3 cousins, we were pretty mischievous. It's kind of why the water wheel happened as well. But we didn't want to take the mountain just for face value. We wanted to take it up a notch. So I want you to imagine 5 kids taking a storage tote full of water out of their apartment, down a fire escape, and drenching the parking lot with water. Now, you can imagine the patrons from King Street Church probably weren't very happy. But us as kids, we saw that as an opportunity to have the most amount of fun we could. So we charged the mountain with our tote lids in hand, ready to go, and we sent it. And all I can remember is the wind in my face, the snow hitting me, and we were on the trajectory to go into the oncoming traffic of Main Street. It was wild. Now, memories often have us reflecting on what our lives are. Memories often have us reflect on who we are and what we've done. And so I have an important question to ask you guys this morning. Actually, I have an important question for you to ask yourselves. Have you ever asked the question, what is my purpose, or what is my legacy? Maybe you're in this room right now struggling with that very question. And so if you are, I want you to pay attention to this, because I very well may have the truth to this answer. But first, I want to invite you to step into the shoes of little Ryan. So imagine growing up in a household with 2 adults and not getting parented. Your father is this abusive alcoholic that left you and your mentally challenged brother to learn and fend on their own. Imagine your mother, who you know loves you very much, but has been through so much abuse and so much trauma that she doesn't know how to give you the love and support that you so desperately need and deserve. Imagine coming home from school with no electricity. This breaks my heart. My fiance just met my 1st grade teacher, and she asked, tell me something about Ryan as a student. And Miss Leon was like, oh, Ryan was great. Ryan was fantastic. But for some reason, I could never get Ryan to complete his homework. Imagine coming home from school with scarce amounts of food. Imagine coming home from school to the place where you find safety and security, and the door now is plastered with eviction notices. Now, I'm not proud of this, but in my quest to seek love and validation from other people, I broke the law. I was held back in school. Why? Because I felt more alone than any growing kid should on countless occasions. Doing things to win people's approval or just to get their attention. This was the legacy of little Ryan. Now, poverty led my family and I to a community that met people's needs and put love and compassion before anything else. It was through their unwavering faith and dedication to being servants is where I found what love was. Adults and families pouring into me without any expectation of me having to pay them back. They saw value in who I was. They saw value in my mentally challenged brother. They saw value in my abused mom. And they chose to act. I was able to witness the abundant love that I know to be true today in action through those people. Fast forward, I find it absolutely necessary that I devote my life to helping kids find that love that I know to be true. I want to inspire change, and I want to motivate adults to have a higher compassion for not just their children, but every child they connect with. Why? Because I know the answer to the question I asked earlier. What is my purpose? What is my legacy? I'm going to shift your paradigm because it's not a matter of what, it's a matter of who. It's not what is my purpose or what is my legacy, it's who is my purpose. Who is my legacy? My life was changed because somebody told me something I did not know. My life was changed because somebody showed me something I had never seen. And I hope that's true for you. If it's not true, then I absolutely need to talk to you today because the love that I found, I know I need to share it. But if it is true, if you're looking at your lives and you're saying, yes, I've experienced the love that you're talking about. If you're sitting here saying my life has changed because somebody showed me something I had never seen, then I urge you to walk in your calling. Know this, you are here for a purpose. It's not a coincidence you're here at a Foundations breakfast. It's not a coincidence that I'm talking about legacy. You were placed here for a purpose. I'm about to wrap up, but I just want to know, is there anyone in here that has been with Habitat from 2007 and beyond? Well, Ms. Tanny, I want you to know I am a part of your legacy. I am a part of your purpose. You have changed my life because of the decisions you decided to make. For the rest of you, you have that opportunity today. Know that you make a difference. I want to end with this. This organization is great. Habitat's mission will not move forward without people like you who take action.